Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Yeah, it's the same day, well, same stream number. It's been 2 hours in between live streams, so I'm just gonna call this one a part 2. And that's what we'll do. You know what? You know what I think we should do? Hi the Bayonet, by the way, hi. You know what I think we should do? We should try out the 5D chess again. If I'm gonna make a video about it, well, Apple Dimensions again for the 4th time, I feel like I should spend some more time making sure I understand the rules, because it's important. Let's switch from Rook Tactics to Knight for once, to just see all the game. Yes, the game. Yeah, you weren't here last stream, a lot happened, long story short. Mate in 1, that's curious, which means all of these are taken. This won't be a mate. We need to guard these two at the same time, don't we? Because basically if we move the knight... Hi Nikasi, welcome back. If I move the knight right here... No wait, the past ones won't matter. I was catching up on sleep earlier. It's fine, Bio, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll recap. Long story short, I've been convinced to play 5D chess, and upon the realization that it was 4D, and then upon further realization that the main premise of the game isn't the amount of dimensions, like the most interesting part of the game isn't the amount of dimensions, it got me so upset on the on how people were interpreting dimensions that I started a whole new video, which I began scripting, and scripted just 3 pages of it. Oh my goodness, well, it was way less.
Wow.
One, if crucially king will have to move on one of these. We made one, which means there are like 5 moves. If I move right here, then the future knight will be able to guard these 2 squares. Right. If king moves to this square, however, the past knight won't be able to take it, because you can't move past pieces.
I'm going to explain to you going past with a knight, because it's a bit dizzy. Knight goes.
Oh, right.
Knight goes 2 in one axis and 1 in other axis. So you can just, it can go, for example, 1 in the space axis and 2 in time axis. So it's gonna be silly.
Oh my goodness, so I need to move and then I need to... Wait, no, it just moves in the space axis. So like when you move through time with a knight, then you need to...
Yeah, I guess there is no time in this puzzle. How the fuck do you mate then?
This is a mate.
This is a mate? Oh, because if you go back, you go, 2 up and then, and then 1 in time back. Yeah, you go 2 up and then back in time, 1.
And Knight is powerful. Knight is powerful. You go 2 in one dimension and 1 in the other. Doesn't matter which is which.
So yes, so it could be both in spatial or both in time or one off. More knight.
This is made in 1 still. Now, if I move...
Now you can go
right here, then I can move 2 up. Yeah, I won't be able to take the king. In this case, however, I will be able to take the king. Oh, I'm getting a hang of this.
Oh, because it's...
I move 1 up, 2 back.
Yeah.
So if it goes here, then this takes. I am getting a hang of this. A knight is something. Okay, wait, so if I have a knight, for example, I cannot move between time and dimensions at the same time.
I think you can.
Oh, but I'm lacking a square, and then it would move to its own position, right?
Yeah.
So basically, we have king over there, king right there, in forward, and I need to play in this square. I right here do me any good. This won't do me any good either. This, however.
Where is it?
If the king moves back, yeah, holy shit.
You're getting this.
Made in one. All of them are made in one, so that is that much easier. In this case, I need to play on the front one, and then if I move like this, if I move right here, will the past knight won't protect me. No matter where I go, the past knight won't protect me. King might. Yeah, the king is always in the corner. I would need the knight to be. Once it be over there, so right here. The animation is.
You can turn them off if you want to.
I might need to because it's a bit much. And then if the king moves down. For no.
It's. Oh, you're checking. Yes.
Okay. This then. Still mate in one. I take the knight. If I move it right there, that would be able to take a future king. But that would make a parallel dimension. Which means if we make a parallel dimension, then the king can move wherever it wants. If it moves right here, it can be one on the dimension 0 on time, right? Okay, that's good. That's really good because then the knight would be able to move one right there. I see how I know so much stuff. Do you just enjoy learning, or are you trying something with your knowledge? Both at the same time. I like being good at everything I do. I have nothing going on in life other than I just learn, I teach. That's it. Okay, hold on. Let me just add some milk to my coffee. All right.
You're a smart kid today.
Well, I understand how the game works. Finally, took me long enough. If I do this, I would be able to go one up, but I would have to go two back, which would not help me. If I go right here, however, I'll be able to go two up, one forward in time, but that won't matter because it'll be in a parallel dimension.
Why don't you get good at strokes? Oh no, like he is very good at stroking. Don't even get me started.
I think you misread a bit.
Did I?
It said Stokes.
Oh fuck.
Anyway.
God damn it. I didn't even. My bad.
Move right here. If you move, that's a diagonal. The knight has to move two on one dimension, one on the other. It cannot move like 1, 1, 1.
No, it's a knight.
Yeah, that would be
2, 1.
It.
I bet it would. The generalized strokes theorem.
It has. The king could move diagonal forward or its side is diagonal forward. If it moves. We know it has to mean one, which if I do this. No, because this will make a parallel dimension, which means this will not work. Yes, it will not work. You can just take me. Okay, like this. You're like such a right prick. That's bad. If I take this right here, then 2 back and 1. This 1 back and 2 distance. Cannot move here, cannot move here. Like 4 options, and yet it's still difficult. Up. What are games like against other players? This must be fucking maddening. I cannot. Like, the thing is, the whole point of chess, the reason why it's interesting is because aren't that many moves. And so the whole point is that every single time you have the possibility to like evaluate every move you have available, right? So when you lose, it's not because you miss an option, only because you are mistaken about what option you should have taken. In this case, this is this is a wild amount of moves.
Yeah. There may be too many options sometimes.
Go 2 back. I have to refuse to believe going back in time is not the solution. Yes.
I wouldn't know.
Just to the pawn, because like if you go back now, you can just go back and be fine. One, but then I would need to go 2, and 2 won't do it for me. The same problem I'm having right here. I could go 1 for the king, or this is once again added diagonal, but this is not helpful. Unless I go back in time to then go forward in time. Because if I go back in time like this, so for example, if I submit a move, yeah, that's because if the king moves,
Oh, was it complete? It's just complete.
Yeah, and I can move 2 forward and 1 sideways.
Oh.
I just nailed 5 knight tactics in a row on the first.
Yeah, got the stars.
I just nailed 5 of them in a row all on the first guess. But the next one is mate in 3, which I worry might be a bit much. I swear, if this will be more than 1 board, then okay, this 1 board, good. So let's have a thunk. Let's have a thunk.
Let's have a thunk.
Let's have a thunk.
Not right.
Let's have a thunk. If I go this way, this allows us to secure. No, not from 2. Wait, because I can only go backwards. I cannot actually go forwards with the past. I feel like Zinch. I feel like Zinch right now, or like one of the Zinchian demons. Yes, I can only go back in time. I cannot go forward with the past. Is this really how Zinch feels? It must be. No wonder he's insane. I would be too. A parallel view. Not helpful. Okay. Yeah, I can only go back in time, which means from the end position, I could go back. That would mean I go twice.
You know?
Oh, this is a bit ballsy. Yeah. That means I go twice. I fucked it up. Or did I? I fuck it up because if I go right
Oops.
here.
Black Thunder.
Hi, the Black Thunder, how you doing?
I smell 5D chess.
You have smelled correctly.
I do that sometimes.
I want to decide, but that won't help me. That won't help me. This. I want to decide, but we need 2 moves. That's useless as well. Is it? I can go 1 to the side, but then I would need 2 moves on the X. Unless I do 2 moves. Can I count? That's the question. With this knight, I can go 1 to the side. 1, 2, or 1. This is why. So 1, 2. I do believe this. I do believe this is the right move. I am incredible. Yeah, okay. There we go. 6 puzzles in a row. Let's go for... Now, this is the last one. Let's try 7. I understand the knight for some reason. The knight, I really get it. I like the knight. Okay, so like this. Mate in 1, which means there is a move. Oh wait, that's a bishop puzzle. Oh, I don't know how bishops work. No, I'm black, never mind, it is a knight puzzle. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, you using knight.
And I... Oh, I can play on this, so I don't need to play on the furthest back.
There is some worry about this, I'm not sure. Oh fuck! I think it's like you can play on anything that's in front of the line, but you have to make 1 move on the line. I think that's the rule.
No clue what that
Something
means.
like that. Well, so you can move like...
So you can only move onto or from the present.
You can move on many boards at the
So
same time.
you need to act in the present. You cannot act on 2 boards that where either of them isn't in the present.
You can act on any number of boards that are like the last one in the current timeline. But
you can act on any boards in which it's your turn, but you have to make moves on every board in the present.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone that has a big fucking line present, yes.
Well, not every, only one of them.
No, every single board that is on the present, that is your turn.
Well, that would be a bit odd because I just did a move from a board that is in the future.
Yeah, that's because it's acting on the present.
Yeah, so only one of the boards has to be in the present, not both.
If you had 2 boards in the present and you sent that knight back in time to one of them, it would only move one of the present boards forward, and you'd have to make a move on the other.
Just forward on the puzzle for now. We don't need to borrow that right now, okay? That's not what's happening right now anyway.
Let me repeat my question. So, when I'm playing a move on 2 boards,
yes,
all I need is for one of them to be in the present, for it to be a valid move.
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes it's good
if you're moving from the present to the past, future, or another timeline.
Sometimes it's good to just
fine.
repeat a question and that's it. Because last time your answer was no. Okay. This will allow me to do 2 forward, but would I be able to go back in time? Knight only goes... I can only go through time on my own turns. Enemy turns do not count, do they?
Yes. So like, if you see like in the background, there's like a faint grid. You know? Like a straight...
Yeah. So that's a single tile, I get it, alright.
Yes.
this case, wouldn't this be a mate? It would be.
No. Oh, it would? No.
Get fucked, liberal! Oh, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
that way.
We got an
I would
liberal
gladly
in the
get
chat.
fucked.
There, I've just done all of the night puzzles in a row, all on a single guess. Okay.
Brilliant.
So yeah, so this makes sense now. I get it. I understand.
Are you not gonna play any?
Well, no, that was the whole point. Was that I wanted to make sure that I understand the game, and I do understand it now.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
Actually have this game. Only about 84 hours in it.
I have 60 minutes.
That was a good show.
Time of space and space of time.
I have a silly question.
You always do.
Well, I always say they're silly. That doesn't necessarily mean they are. Anyway, what is the two scariest things an astronomer can say about something they found?
Astronomer?
Yes.
I don't know.
Gay aliens.
It shouldn't be that old. Why is it blue shifting?
Ah,
I don't get the first part.
Middle East, am I right?
Blue ship. Oh, I see. Maybe. Mayhaps.
Say you're working for NASA or whatever your country's equivalent is. Right?
Black Thunder. Well,
Yes, I will
don't.
explain it.
I don't
I
think
have
there
no
is. No. What I mean is, I don't think there is a saving for this joke. All right.
Ugandan Space Agency.
Like
yes.
really
Oh, sorry, my
often,
bad.
really often, when you have a joke, someone doesn't understand it. You can just explain the joke. But in this case, I don't think this will help.
Yeah, let me. No, I thought for 2 seconds. I think I get the joke.
Spatial dimension of spatial. Use the spatial. I don't know. I've used this spatial dimension to represent time, and this one to represent the time to represent space on the x-axis. Wait. Or z-axis. There we go. I should start animating this video because at the pace that I'm working on it, it's gonna be out tomorrow.
Wouldn't be like. I don't know. Here's the drinker.
Yes. I need my coffee if I'm gonna. It's my spiked juice.
It's your word liquid.
That's why I nailed all these puzzles right now.
Yeah.
This time I spiked my coffee. You can't.
You nailed them almost as fast as you nailed me last day.
I think Markiplier. I don't know if you're familiar, but Markiplier used to do this series, Drunk Minecraft.
What?
It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh my goodness, drunk 5D chess would be incredible.
Drunk. Oh, we have to.
That would be just.
That's the.
That would just two
That's an
people
extreme.
clicking the same exact square over and over again, trying to figure out why you can't move them.
No, that's dimensions. Yes, that's different.
You play the clock, and the first person to forget about the clock just loses.
Can that be like my dimension?
Then someone make a mod like that. I vaguely remember someone sending
Also,
me.
the video. It's the funniest shit ever.
I remember someone sending me a meme about it.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Okay. I need time to start another. How many videos have I started in the past 4 days?
I mean, if you need time, just jump to another timeline.
You have no idea how much 5D chess riled me up. But I don't blame 5D chess itself, I blame people who play the game. It
So you're
I'm going to
playing
assume that
Blackhammer.
wasn't an intentional.
No, because last stream I
know.
had like 7 people in chat, all of whom play the game, and I was just sitting there trying to explain my upset and the reason why I was struggling. Because the issue with the actual difficulty of 5D chess doesn't come from the amount of dimensions. It just comes from the fact that 2 of them are spatial, 1 of them is temporal, and 1 of them is something completely different. That's the actual
2
difficulty.
of them are. So we have 3 spatial dimensions, one of which is ignored, the z-axis, right? Then you have temporal, and then 1 spatial dimension through the temporal dimension.
Okay, 2 things there. First of all, there is no z dimension, there is no z-axis in 5D chess.
That's the 5th. Yes,
because
I know, that's why I said...
Because you might as well then say that 6-dimensional, because it also has a flat w dimension. Like, with that kind of logic, Blender could be 27-dimensional if you just have 27 spatial dimensions, it's just that 24 of them are flat. So it doesn't have a z-dimension. It doesn't have a z-axis, sorry. It doesn't have an up and down. It has only 2 spatial, x and y. And then it has 1 temporal, because it keeps going on. And you can... The kick there is that unlike our temporal, you can actually go back in time. And then it has a new one, which is... I've never seen that kind of thing in physics, because the crucial thing there is that you only move on the 4th dimension. I called it the parallel one. Like, you can only go in parallel when you go in time. That's how the only way you can initiate, which is not something you really have with any physical dimensions. Like, imagine if you could only move left and right if you move backwards. And unless you move backwards, then
So like
left
a
right
knight.
doesn't exist. Like a what?
Like a knight.
Well, no, I don't think knight is a concept in mathematics. I wouldn't know. I'm not a mathematician.
I mean, I figured you understood it since you did the last 7 puzzles of it.
Yeah, but I mean is that... No, what I mean is that, you know, you can only create moves for yourself. Like, you can create moves for yourself in parallel dimension. That's first thing. That's kind of wacky. Something you don't see. It's not like you can just, I don't know, expand the universe by walking backwards. Well, not really. And then you can move through them in a way that's... Like, you move both ways. Oh, I haven't even gotten to bishop.
I have a silly question. That's 4 dimensions, where's the 5th?
No, there is no 5th dimension in
there's
5D
no
chess. 5D chess has...
Then where's... Why is it called 5D chess then?
Well, I imagine because it's a funnier name than 4D chess. Yeah.
You stumped them.
Oh, hold on. Let me just... Because Betsec, I do believe...
I mean, yeah, I
mentioned it
think
last
everybody
stream.
agrees that there are 4 dimensions. It's not like a well-contended point. Oh yes, Wikipedia, the bestest of sources.
You got a problem with Wikipedia?
No,
Better not.
I'm
Is
not
the
your
modern day
teacher.
Library of Alexandria constructed entirely on the pretension of nerds
Yeah.
that need to correct other nerds?
Yeah, and all of them motherfuckers want to burn it down.
The government always wants to destroy things.
Mm.
I didn't say
We should
government.
just get rid of it.
That's just you. The government... By the way, you're so unprompted. Government always wants to destroy things.
How is it unprompted? You said burn it down.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Who is they?
By they, I meant all the people who claim that Wikipedia isn't legitimate.
The woke agenda.
This is genuinely like if someone said, I don't know, holy
I
shit.
thought you were talking about the current EU thing. That's all.
What does the EU want to do with Wikipedia? What?
Oh, you know the how can I explain this on your YouTube stream in a way that doesn't get you removed from YouTube? I'm trying to choose words very carefully after a 10+ hour day. Give me a second.
I'm sorry, what? What? I am... That is a... I'm speechless a bit. What? I have no clue what you're even trying to refer to.
Is Illuti gonna fucking get him if you say something wrong? What's the fucking problem?
What is... which...
I said I was trying. I didn't say I was good at it. Jeez. Anyway,
No, I just genuinely don't know, because I consider myself someone who's quite well versed, I would say, in European matters.
Yeah. The Child Safety Act thing. Like, Wikipedia's in the crosshairs of that, as far as I know.
Charles.
Oh, he means a British thing.
You mean... Wait, you mean the British one?
Yeah.
Oh, so there was this thing, it was this small thing, I never heard of it, called Brexit. Yeah, that's not
Look,
European.
man, I'm from America. If it's not in America, it's from Europe or Asia.
No. No. You're from America. If it's not from America, it's Europe or China. Okay, like let's be real here.
And what is China but all of Asia?
Have you genuinely, like, on the genuine ratio, how often do Americans say Asia versus China?
Well, I'm a statistical outlier and shouldn't be counted, but...
I didn't ask, and that's how you say it, because you're quite well versed in world, I would say, but I'm talking generally when it comes to Americans. Because I also follow American politics.
It is 80% China, 20% Asia.
Yeah.
Like, occasionally they'll confuse Russia with the rest of Asia, but...
The whole
what are you gonna do?
child thing, I don't know much about it, because, well, I don't think UK is a real place. I think... No, there is no Tooth Fairy, there is no Queen of England, there is no UK.
UK is something you ask somebody else in the infirmary.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Yes, that is true. That is just accurate. What was I trying to? Oh yeah, alright. I was trying to save this file somewhere. I need to make a new folder. I'm creating it. I don't want to say out of spite, because I genuinely am quite. I really like the 5D chess. I really like the game. And I'm having a real hard time being mad at them, because they just made a really good game. I do understand why they wouldn't want to go to normal dimensions. It's just really unfortunate that it also happens to reinforce this kind of belief that dimensions are something that's extremely complicated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's at fault here. It's just something that has to be cleared up. Getting into it. Let's try. I should probably try some more pieces, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
I get the knight. I understand the knight quite well.
Let's do bishop now.
Bishop, yeah, I imagine bishop would be the other complicated one, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Not bad.
Diagonally.
I mean, it's one dimension.
Yeah, you say not that bad, but I mean, this fucking move is quite something in it.
I guess not one. It's like even the same amount in 2 dimensions.
Okay,
yeah.
say that. Yeah, right. That makes sense. Because you see, in my mind, it makes perfect sense why I would be able to move right here. But like this move, it takes a fair bit amount of thinking to figure out why I can move this way. Because then I could move diagonally, but stay in the same place. That doesn't matter much, because it isn't made in one. If I move like the same amount, this, wouldn't this move guarantee me a mate? Oh, there we go. Simple. Next one. Wouldn't this move guarantee me a mate? Hold on. Yeah, okay. This is simple. This is way simpler than I thought, genuinely.
So far.
Different players.
Well, I mean, I'm not playing against other players, but I don't think that having to play against other players adds any complexity. It just makes the game more difficult, but you know. The same thing happens in chess. Chess doesn't really increase in complexity if you move on from puzzles to playing against other players. It just gets more difficult. I can't move any... Move right here, however. Wouldn't... Oh, but wait, the mate in 1. Wait, or is it mate in 1?
Or
No,
is it?
Bishop tactics 3, mate in 1.
I go like this. No, I was referring to my move. Because if I go like this, then I can just go back 1, up 1. And that should be would... Yeah, okay. Right, this is once again mate in 1, which means... same amount in 2 dimensions. If I go like... Okay, if I go in parallel... I do have to say, this is also much easier now that I know that these rectangles in the background are tiles. That also helps.
Thank you.
Do this. How does taking things work? My goodness. Didn't even think about
I would
that.
imagine the same as moving, no?
Yeah, it's the same as moving.
No, I mean like... Because you can duplicate your pieces. Well, no, you can duplicate your pieces.
How does it change anything with taking, though?
Wait till this guy hears about the Terminator Gambit.
I don't even know Gambit.
17 moves later, you have 2 queens, and...
Listen, I don't even know openings or gambits in normal chess. I don't know any of them. Simply, it's like out of principle, I won't lie. I think that learning all the gambits and such is soulless.
Well, you don't have to. You pick them up after a while, that's the thing.
I imagine.
Like, yeah, you can study them,
yeah,
and
but
it does get you to the mid-game faster, but you don't have to.
It's kind of like learning and everything, no? You know?
I think it just takes a bit of
Just
fun out of the
studying.
game.
I do find it kind of funny that the Bonk Cloud opening is now a valid way of playing this game.
Which one is the bone cloud?
You move the
That's-
king's pawn up 1 square, and then the king up 1 square.
Why wouldn't
It's
it
like
be?
very bad way to move in normal chess.
Oh, because you
It is
expose
the
your
worst
opening.
opening you could ever do.
No, I think the worst the one where you just get each other make it immediately, you know? That's probably worse.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I don't know, it's just fucking something like high player do. High like tier players do sometimes to just fucking meme.
But again, you're a high-level player, so...
Yeah. Maybe just do it on whatever too. It's probably, you know, safer there.
Just like in the audio of 5D chess, there is no music or anything. There is a subtle humming noise.
Oh, no, there should be a kettle drum whenever you make a move.
No, there is, but I mean in the ambience.
Okay.
And it just feels like I am sitting. It sounds very similar to like caves in Skyrim. It is a very similar kind of ambience as caves in Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
And or even better, in like movies or series, when a character gets hit with some news, but instead of going for overwhelmed, they just go for silence, and you know, then you have like ambience in the background, like some wind or something. Of that, when you're trying to accent that moment, kind of dry realization. So not a character zoning out, only just like a conversation between two characters, and when one character reveals something shocking to the other one. When I'm just
The
sitting
exact
here,
opposite of zoning out.
yeah, when I'm just sitting here, yeah, when I'm sitting here and just like thinking about it in silence in the dark room, that's kind of what I feel like. Except there isn't anyone else. I'm just shocking myself. They want to make it finally make Her Mouth Gets Hard Part 2. That will take so much effort though. I planned on, and I still may, but it will take a really long time. Maybe it took me about a month to finish that video. Or like at least 3 weeks. This would be nice. I really need to turn off the animations because they are wildly confusing. If I go like this... Been 9 months. I haven't spent those 9 months just sitting around drinking and doing nothing. I mean, I have spent them drinking, but I wasn't doing nothing. I don't mean to be that guy, generic person. But this is what I've done in the past 9 months. Alright? My calendar has been quite busy.
It's not that you haven't been doing anything, it's that you haven't been doing that, and that's why they're upset.
No, this will not do. I've seen every single one of them. Well, I appreciate it. I hope you like them.
I haven't seen the newest one yet, I've been busy.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd like it.
Yeah, it's very good. You should watch it.
I mean, I've liked all of them so far.
No, I mean it's going. It's mainly like quantum mechanics for chemistry. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I liked the last couple chemistry vids.
Oh, never mind then.
I mean, I was surprised when you started getting into the robotics because I signed up for the chemistry.
You like the... I don't want to say the next one, because the next one will be obviously dimensions. But after that, there's also going to be chemistry. And the next chemistry one is going to be, I do believe, a really good one. Because I'll do molecular orbital theory, but correctly this time. So that's something I really undervalued. Most of the time I just get stuck on explaining the background of quantum mechanics, and I never actually get to molecular orbital theory.
Okay. Meow.
Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot.
Are you?
Yes, I am. I completely forgot that. Oh, will this help me though? No, because they're on white. Oh shit. I like the fact that the bishop is on black squares and the king is on white squares. I like that. I like that fact for that puzzle. Makes it interesting.
Yeah, the bishop is just kind of...
Because obviously, what this means is that...
They aren't square bound in this version of chess.
Yeah, I definitely will need to... It's a bit of a giveaway for the puzzle, I suppose. Actually, no, it's on the black square in the first one. decide right here. This. Where will you? Decide, but I won't do it. However. If I go like this, then I can move. Oh, is the move through time implied? Or is it a valid, or is it a bishop move? Because if it's implied, then I do believe this would be it.
I don't know.
I don't know exactly.
What do you mean by implied?
Well, what I mean is that if it checks for a checkmate in the next, like, oh, it's based on the king's movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's checking by where the king would move.
Or where it can move. If it can't, then...
But each of these moves don't happen in this square, they happen in the next one. Do they happen in this square? So if the king moves right here, for example, does it move right here on this board, or does it move right here on the next board?
Oh.
Alright, I'll assume on the next board.
How much behind am I?
Right here, then.
This is next turn. No?
Yeah, but I would put it to the side. It's moving twice? Shit, I don't have anything. That's because right here, if I move like this, for example, this moves to the side, yes, and then the king. What's the next video gonna be? The next video is going to be about dimensions, because I got so motivated by this game to clear up misconceptions people have about dimensions that I just need to make next video about it. Then after that, the next video will be about chemistry and orbitals, and bonding and molecular orbital theory. And then after that, the next video will be probably about electricity. After that, about computer science. After that, probably about electricity and electronics again, but the previous one will be about practical, from a very practical point of view. That one will be from a theoretical point of view. And yeah, I think that's all I have seriously planned for the near future. Okay, I see this button just. Oh, it's better. This one. I keep trying the same move over and over again because I keep forgetting.
I think I know the solution. Is it this move? Yeah, that is checkmate. I think. Because you're taking the king one in front of you in the main timeline.
Oh, I only need to check one of them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Fucking hell. yeah, that was a checkmate, yeah. I kept trying to think of like a way to check all three of them at the same time.
Well, no, it's fucking
I've-
impossible to check all of them.
That's why I spent so much time on this. Bishop takes 5, mate in 1. Oh, this just means a check, isn't it?
Oh, you are in check.
No, that was a thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm playing. Correct, yeah.
Yes.
I need to mate in 1. Ideally, also avoid being checkmated.
Or you can, if you go back to the past, the line will move, so you won't be in check because the president will have to
Yeah,
fuck off
that's
the
what I
past.
meant.
Okay.
I go right here, for example. I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um.
black timelapse are created on downwards, and white ones are created upwards.
Yes.
You learn something new every day.
I was wondering if you noticed the arrows with the circles around them.
I noticed them, I just didn't know what they meant.
Oh. Well, now you do.
No, you do.
Yeah, this is checking this king.
But
But I cannot submit that move.
I guess you can't. Well, I guess
Because you're moving it in the present that you're checked.
So I cannot wait, but the line isn't on the check square anymore. Like the present.
No,
is.
because you're since you're moving it, you would get taken on their next turn because they would play next.
But the present isn't on the square.
So what I said was just wrong. Okay.
But they can still play on it because it would be their turn.
One. What
Yeah,
else
it
I
would be
said
their
wrong?
turn,
Okay,
but it
give
wouldn't.
-1.
So they don't. So I don't need to play in the present. Okay, I'm gonna repeat. So I don't need to play in the present.
No, I heard
No.
that part.
You're going to play in the present.
Sorry, I'm thinking right now. It's been a hot second.
Because the present line is right here, which means
Yes.
that the only way for them to mate me is if they don't play in the present. Does
Yes.
anyone
Well,
know
yes.
the rules of this game?
Let's see when the last time I started this game was. Yeah, October 12th of last year. Okay.
No fucking wonder you think it's
Forgive me for
difficult.
being a little fuzzy on it. I've been busy with other things.
What is the present line for? Hold on, can I?
Also, you can just take the bottom one, which you're not checked, and then you wouldn't move that one forward, and then they can't make a move on it.
Yeah, I guess if you check, it's too late. You check.
So I just
something
can't
not
play on the
checked.
one in which I'm checked.
Yes.
Okay, add that to the basket of rules.
Is that okay?
Unless you're getting out of a check on that board.
There are so
But-
Oh yeah, because
you know,
if you play on
exception
the
proves
check
the
one, the ball goes forward. I see. Yes.
This feels like such a bureaucracy hill.
Imagine making
This-
laws
this-
for
Okay, so
time
now I
travel.
was-
My goodness,
I
this
was right. I was
this
just confused.
this must be what it feels like to text in with a kestrel.
Nah, it could be worse.
Bureaucracy. I love bureaucracy. I love bureaucracy. Yeah, yeah.
Because now if
So
I
we can
move
still avoid.
this backwards,
If you move from the bottom board back, you should then be able to avoid check. Yeah. Yeah.
because and then I can take this bishop, and then this bishop is checking this king, right? Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Good. Okay, we got there. Let's go.
What is a unicorn?
Oh yeah, there's also dragons.
What the fuck? What do you mean by that?
Not-
Why is there a unicorn?
Yeah, it's like
Unicorn
movie.
has to move in 3 diagonals, or So you know how the bishop moves? Now you have a dimension
Bishop for
on top of that.
Bishop for 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exclusively for 3 dimensions,
1
yes.
and 3. Yeah,
Well,
3
yeah, just
dimensions.
like a bishop. Bishop for 3 dimensions. Bishop is also exclusive for
Yeah.
2 dimensions.
Wait, so
Is it
how can
groundbreaking
I
work?
back then?
Generic person. To explain it to you, Last Beanbender is working on a theory that they themselves do not understand, nor can they explain. They are effectively working on this theory in the same way that you are working on this theory. Because even though Last Beanbender told me about it a really long time ago, they've still yet to explain anything. Or provide any information about what the theory is. It's basically about imaginary dimensions without explaining what an imaginary dimension is.
Oh, string theory.
No.
Oh.
This is equivalent of saying that you work on a blue dimension, on a green dimension, or a chair dimension, or
That's just color theory.
or a donut dimension.
That's
or
just a
an
Blender tutorial.
empty dimension. Any of these would be just the same thing.
Can we have a J dimension?
Yes.
How are those a J dimension?
Yes, you're welcome.
It's called June.
Make it doesn't understand it. Yeah, well, you didn't explain it, so that tends to happen. It's not I don't understand it, I don't know about it. Because you didn't say anything. Every single time you mention it, you just say the name and that's it, you refuse to elaborate. And you know what? I am maybe a bit schizophrenic, but I'm starting to think you're not actually working on a theory. You just say that you're working on a theory.
The drunk uncle theorem.
This one forward, sideways, up. This king should be checked.
So
Wait,
why are
isn't
there
it?
unicorns?
Isn't it checked? Oh, so the next board works.
Like you
Yes.
explained
So
unicorn will have something to do with a knight, but it has nothing to do with a knight. That's a bit confusing.
Oh.
well, I mean, it's like
No.
it's like if a no, I mean it's like if a knight instead of moving 2 and 1 was moving 1 1 1.
It's
I suppose it
Something,
works.
more
something triagonal.
Wow.
So you know how a bishop connects opposite corners of a square? Unicorn connects opposite corners of a cube.
But that doesn't help, considering that the way this is visualized isn't with a cube. It's two fucking planes on top of each other. It's not a cube.
Unless Abu Warble made a new account.
Nah, he'll be fine.
You think he's bubbly?
Look at the comment.
I can't believe it. Wow. I need either to drink more or less so I can stop doing that. He's resorted to reverse groveling. Finally. I don't know why words are hard now. That shouldn't be.
Hmm.
Space for that. Black Thunder, do you have a moderator in my YouTube chat?
No,
Oh yeah, this is
you gave
my...
it to me and promptly revoked it.
No?
But then say
Yes.
something in the chat.
No?
Right, go on. Do your duty.
Oh, remind me again.
You need to unpebble the wobble. That's what you do.
Oh,
You need to unpebble the wobble. What? That's a great verb. More options. This would mean I need to move 3 moves on some kind of dimension, and I just maximum amount of moves I can make on a time dimensions 1, just like
The
on
only way you can do it now is just to do 2 spatial one time. And as you go now, you can do like 2 spatial, 1 parallel, or
just like this would
one
be the
time one
only move that
spatial.
makes sense.
Huh?
It doesn't.
Yeah. Doesn't that share the guy on top, like above you?
Well, no, this one obviously not.
Oh,
I
this is
thought that it would
behind.
check this one, but apparently it doesn't.
Is it not? It should
because that
check,
would be
right?
moving like a bishop.
But
What do you?
you...
No. What do you mean moving like a bishop? Look.
What?
If I go back, then
Oh,
Because
he's
you'd have to go
above
up
me.
1 and then
Oh, yeah, yeah.
across a timeline 1.
Oh,
up
yeah,
one
Where's the
across
third
a
direction?
I would be a bishop,
up
yeah.
1 across a timeline 1 and across parallel 1. That's 3.
You're not moving across time though with this move.
Am I?
Because
So
you're just
I'm
going
not. So because
on the
these are
same
two
time.
different squares right here.
Yes. Right.
Hold on.
Yeah, but you from that square you just move up. So like...
So what I thought was happening is that I would be doing 1, 2,
Oh,
3, like this.
I see.
Oh, time progressing is not counted as a move.
So that's what I was asking. Is it like assumed or not?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So because you go over time, yeah.
Which means it's so it only matters on the next one. So if I go like this. One. That counts for nothing. And I go on the 1 sideways, which is useless. 1 sideways. And then...
We're probably too far from anything for that one.
This is tricky. One. One. 1, 2. But it has to be 3 dimensions, and all of the movements across 3 dimensions have to be equal. Means Queen must be powerful in this game. But I genuinely think a knight might be better. This is
Queen wrecks house
Yeah,
instantly.
no, Queen is fucked up.
No, I have a feeling that
I
this
think
is
they can
going
also
to be.
move 1, 1, 1, 1, no?
I have a feeling
I
that
guess
this is going to be
X,
just like FPS chess, where knight just turns out to be the strongest piece out of nowhere.
The queen not only moves across ranks and files like a rook, and also a bishop, but also can do triagonals and tetrangles. Or
Wait,
tetragonals.
what the fuck is a tetragonal?
So you know how a triagonal is like connecting opposite corners of a cube? That would be connecting opposite corners of a hypercube.
Or as a normal person would say, she can move independently in all dimensions.
Yes, but I'm not a normal person, and I thought we established that.
Listen, I've had my fair share of like pretentious people trying to tell me how to play chess last stream, okay? Can you not join in that crowd, please?
I'm not trying to.
Mate, in what right scenario would your mind go to whatever word you just mentioned instead of saying, can move in all directions?
Because I'm staring at Rubik's Cubes right now, and it's like, oh, cube, I understand how that shape works. This
yeah,
guy's a
cube.
Blender artist. He
That's-
talks about
That's
3D
Dragonite.
spaces all
That's
the
a word I
time.
need
That
to prove Rubik's
move, by
Cube.
the way, what you just described doesn't actually work for Rubik's Cubes. Because of how the surface of a Rubik's Cube functions. It is based on
Not terms of
rotations.
surface of Opposite corners of a Rubik's Cube would be like red, blue, yellow, white.
Yeah, but you don't travel
And-
corner to corner, you rotate across corners. Which means the movement you described wouldn't be possible on the Rubik's Cube.
I'm talking about the physical object, not how you use it.
Oh my god.
Opposite
worst.
corners would be red, white, and blue, and then green, orange, yellow. Right? The line through both of those would be a triagonal.
This baffles me because in this case, no matter what move I do, I can only move by one square.
Have you tried moving the king back?
Like
Why did that
this.
happen?
Because then the knight could
No,
check
back in
this one.
time.
Wait. What about this though? Yeah, because then this unicorn can check this
Oh.
king.
That works too, I suppose. Or maybe it's the only thing that works.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. Finally, degrees of movement. This starts with 2 timelines. Alright, cool. This can go corner, corner, mate in one. Okay, so this. I have to check. Imagine this king would be easiest to check. If I need to do it like that, then the easiest way would be to get to that square. To that square I cannot go. However, I can go like this. This will not help. This will not help either. This won't help me at all. Okay.
That sounded expensive.
No, a piece of plastic.
Oh.
Maybe expensive to you.
Everything's expensive to me. Have you seen me?
I've seen your bank account.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh! Oh, because the time moves forward. I keep forgetting the time. It's like genuinely, 5D chess makes me sound like a Zinchen demon.
I keep forgetting time move
Curse you, Laplace!
If I move like this,
Oh,
though, that will mean I move twice. Then I can move twice up, but if this was a bishop, then yeah, that would be a mate. This is not a bishop, though. Actually, wouldn't even be a mate. I think I'm going for checks, not mates. That's the problem.
Hmm.
No matter where I move, it creates new one at the bottom right. Like this. Which means 1, 2. That gives me freedom of 2 moves.
Oh, but that doesn't make any timelines.
Ah.
You won.
Okay, what is a dragon?
To dragon.
What does a dragon do?
Does it tell you
Tetragonals
something?
exclusively.
4 dimensions.
Okay, so in 4. Alright, thank you, Katsi.
Yes.
And piss off Black Thunder. This is no offense, but that's you're not being unhelpful, you're being actively harmful.
If I had a nickel.
You cannot look me in my soulless gaze and tell me that saying in all directions isn't much simpler than a tetra whatever.
You're not wrong, but also I don't care enough. Also, in all directions didn't come to mind first, so
There is a circle here. I click it, it makes a sound. I don't know what it does. I hope it turns
that's
off
the
animations.
animation on or off.
Oh,
if it's
yeah.
blue animation.
Alright, good. Now I turn
Was
it
that
off.
helpful?
Yes.
Or was that too pretentious?
That was helpful.
The circle is the dragon now.
It's the bad dragon. Move it right here. I need to move it all at the same time. Connect. Yes. But then this wouldn't be all of... Yes, this would be all of them, wouldn't it? I am curious. I know it's not gonna end well, but I am just curious. I really want to play a game. Recommended simple, no bishops. Recommended standard. Yes, play.
Fucking standard.
Okay.
That's
Oh, you
bad.
don't want to play a game against me?
No.
No, you're a weird person.
I lose against people in chess, alright? I don't need to lose against people in FPS. I mean, not FPS only. Oh, we can play FPS chess if you want. That I can... You can imagine my skill of playing chess on a spectrum. And the spectrum goes from 5D chess to FPS chess.
Is FPS chess free?
Yes.
Oh, good. I can afford that.
But it's really poorly optimized. I need to...
You wanna play with me? I will let you mate me.
Like, you've played the finals,
No.
right? You've played...
Yeah.
So it's basically more demanding than the finals a lot of the time.
Oh. Well, I mean, I recently uninstalled the finals boo womp so I could play War Thunder because I haven't leaked enough government documents yet.
Can you leave the Epstein list?
Fucking political.
That's not even that political. That's just what War Thunder players do. This plane's wrong, actually. Classified document dump in the forums. Yes, it keeps happening. No, I won't stop it.
Fucking terrible. I hate this so much. This game is awful. This game is terrible. It's unplayable. It's unplayable.
Oh, if you make too many timelines, the other player doesn't have to play on them.
What do you mean?
Well,
Keep
they're
making
on
new
the
timelines.
No, that's kind of what I'm doing. This is absolutely horrendous. Oh, I cannot even. Oh, I need to play it all at the same time. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's the present. That I thought I explained that. Apparently
Yeah,
not well
explain
in
don't go well together.
pretentious of a way.
This, but then 1 and 2 and oh no, queen. I can't get from the queen to any of them. What? Okay. Okay.
Just move the top queen to the empty spot in the row behind it. Or that. Yeah, see how that's a white line? The computer doesn't have to play on that. If it does, it'll make it legitimate, but it doesn't have to.
Oh, I cannot play on it.
I like how
Yeah,
you
no, the
don't
computer
really
doesn't have
any
to make a
update
move
this.
on that.
Oh, so it only works if oh, okay, so if both players like agree on the timeline. Hi, the Cyan, by the way.
Yes.
Hi. Last time I ended the stream right as you joined in, so I'm glad that this time there's going to be a bit more time.
Yeah.
I see research for bonds is going great. We're on a tangent, Farmer Main. Honestly, keep up.
We're on this like 5-dimensional tangent of a supersphere.
Yeah. If I take... Wait, just...
Animal Crossing? No. Similar, but no.
No, I would have to say, this is still much easier than Stardew Valley.
Animal Crossing without A and M.
If I had to pick between playing 5D chess or playing Stardew Valley, I would pick 5D chess because it's just simpler.
Hell yeah. I would never play Stardew Valley as a girl game.
I would tend to agree.
Oh no, I need to wait. I can't just do this. Oh, now there is a. Oh, so you can like
Oh,
piss off the
they make a
king.
move.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
I would like more queens then, please.
we're there.
Present, right.
Like, this is not really making any progress.
Waiter, more queens, please. No, that's idiotic. Let's. It is absolutely not making any progress. I do agree.
But make it, I thought you liked men.
This is unplayable. This is just utterly unplayable.
Make it doesn't discriminate gender. As long as it has a penis, it's fuckable. He's too focusing on the game. I think.
I'm not actually. This is the exact opposite that's happening. Who in the right mind saw this game and just.
Yeah, I think people usually tend to play on the small boards because of this issue.
Yeah, you know what they say about small boards. Because
Yes,
I don't.
I wanna see how you gonna land this joke. Yeah. Please continue.
Can I? This is not a check. Oh no, I miscalculated. No wait, no, I
That's
didn't
good though.
miscalculate.
Me intentionally
Oh,
hanging
this
a
is-
knight because I wasn't paying attention to the other 7 timelines.
Are you paying attention to this screen right now?
Me intentionally hanging a knight because he's been suspected of witchcraft.
Sir, every other piece on the board has been jumping timelines. I don't think it's the only one.
So if I do like this, for example. I know you can't hear it, but the drum roll as a piece has to make its way across 6 chessboards.
Oh yeah, but
Just piss off with the king back. Sure, see you, Viker. Can I just?
How many chessboards would you need to play this game? Like, in real life?
Too many. Look at this. Oh, but this will. Wait, no. Oh!
They just
2 in
leave
1.
every time
Hold
there's
on.
a check.
You're just gonna get taken.
By what?
You.
There are 3 kings!
Yeah, wouldn't one of them just take it?
No, because
Is that not an option,
no.
or am I missing something?
Yeah, obviously you're missing the knight on the board next to it.
Oh, that's not in the present though. Or that's not on the latest turn, it can't do anything.
Yeah, but if they take it, then it's gonna become present. I need to.
Well, because the arrow's not next to it,
Wait,
you can't
no.
play on that board unless you go to
Yeah.
that board.
Wait. Which
What board,
board
yeah.
can I even play with? This one
They
apparently.
have bold outlines and are in your color.
Yeah, the present. Or the outlines.
That's wildly.
So you can play on this one.
Can I do this and then with time this will become a threat? Yes! I won! This is unplayable. This is utterly unplayable.
But you won, so like, who cares?
This looks like me trying to explain the like how nuking France will.
Mates. What's the bottom?
Oh yeah,
making
that
there?
is 3 mates. Yeah. Oh yeah, like a while back ago, I put a queen that was checking the king. You know, we just forgot about it. Oh my goodness.
Happens to the best of them, I guess.
What's even funny is that right here I'm checking 2 kings. I'm checking 4 kings across 3 boards. Alright? This is terrible. It's shite. is like so awful. It's utterly unplayable.
What the? Oh yeah, it's a jump.
This is an utterly unplayable game. I thought that it would be maybe fun, but this. Hold on. Is there like a small? Yeah. Let's try a small. Maybe
Yeah,
small would be better. That makes more sense. Okay, I like it.
That's what I usually say. Small's better.
Good. That's well. Okay, this AI I feel like might be a bit much.
My iPad.
Oh, you're checking me, are you? I take this. Wait, no, I want. Oh no, I'm playing black, right? This queen, and then. Right here should support it because. Oh, does it have to move the same distance across all dimensions, or the same distance across however many dimensions I want?
It can move in any direction across all dimensions.
Yeah, but the question is the same distance,
however,
right?
However much, as far as I know.
Yeah, but it has to be the same different distance across all of them.
Well, yeah, it's a queen.
Okay. Oh, yeah, go with that tone. You make it. It's obvious, don't you know? Don't you know? A unicorn travels the same distance across 3 dimensions. Everyone fucking knows that.
Queen travels the same distance across 1, 2, 3, or 4 dimensions.
Oh, but this is a whiteboard now. Wait, but if I do this? Have I cooked something? Oh, you can take all of them at the same time because they're all protecting each other on the same timeline. I see. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is an understatement. But if I do this, then this should check this king.
You should start clearing out their pawns, though.
Don't backseat him.
Yeah, I got this.
You'll get there, I'm sure of it.
I find boring move, but whatever. I won. I won.
How is that a fucking mate? You will not move anywhere with that.
This is awful. Oh, I am in a hate-love relationship with just.
Isn't that all your relationships?
What relationship? What's a relationship? Let's try regular AI. Because that one was a bit much. Alright, and this time I should actually try. How about that?
Well, the issue is you don't know how to play chess either, which is a bit unhelpful.
I know how to play chess, it's just that I know the rules. I don't actually know any openings or anything.
I don't really know like basic principles of what you should and shouldn't do, which is also an issue, you know? Like, I don't fucking know openings either, but like, I know what is obviously a bad idea and what is obviously not, you know,
Yes,
a better idea.
I usually give away my queens in the first 3 seconds, but then people tell me that I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
He's very generous, but that's not rewarded here.
Yeah, it's a fucking bullshit game. You can't. It's not bad for charities. Can we just play on a single timeline? Hold on. If I do this, if I then go like this, that won't
Yeah, we'll
help
just play
me.
normal chess and never split timelines.
That won't help me achieve my devious plans.
Oh, so the AI will split at some point if it's in check. Or not.
Yeah.
It can do whatever.
I'm glad you took that pawn.
Mhm.
Hope you're happy with it. Right here,
Ooh.
you have this. Like, then I cannot, so I cannot see, right, okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yes, it doesn't...
Lab, I got this. Yes. You mind not taking that fucking pawn anymore? This is like the 4th time you've taken the same pawn using a queen. I'm getting tired of this. Queen, fine. See if I can. Wait, can I?
How about that? How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Prick. Yes.
It turns out queens are good.
This is again the same pawn. I am going to feed you your eyeballs. I am going to make you eyeballs just so that I can feed them to you. This is the same exact pawn as you have taken so many fucking times. I don't even know if I should take it with a bishop or every single time I take it with a bishop. If I... Screwed all according to the plan. Suicide. Hmm. I swear. Guess which pawn it. Guess which pawn it just took. I'm going to. Right here again. Well, this time with a pawn, but I've seen you also take it. Yeah, right here with a queen. Piss off. Then you right here. Oh, you can take it if you good enough. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Way too many. Way too many. Yes, I can take, but taking doesn't really matter in this chess, in this kind of chess, does it? If I move it instead here, just as an annoying, now that won't do anything. You. If you piss off, you and the wolf. No, don't piss off. That's idiotic. Instead, piss on. Okay, that's fine. I can. Of course, I can threaten that king. It needs to be taken care of. Then. Then what? Well, then you could go right here actually. I feel like that'd be nice. And then you can. Think. What do I think actually? I don't think. You. Let's go. You. I feel like I'm going insane. It's fine. It's fine. I'll create a new timeline. That's the last thing I want at this point. I'm fucking tired of new timelines. I like how we can see right here how the queen works by just the squares. That's nice. This will do not fine. This. Yeah, create a new timeline. See if I fucking get the queen the same exact spot as the other two. Off. One, two, three. Nothing that moves in that kind of way. Okay. This case the problem is the bishop that can target the king, obviously. Which means I think they might have won. I think they might have won this. I think there's a move for me.
Have you? Have you won enough?
Yeah, they won this because that's the only board I can play on, right? That's this one, but this one doesn't have anything.
If they won, they would have victorious mate. If
You
can
gotta
play
kill
on
that
this,
bishop in the
you
past.
can do something.
Oh, I can move to go to the past. I forgot that was an option. Yeah, let's go right here. Why not?
Yeah.
The queen just traveling so much. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, do I need to also move right here?
Oh. Yes, nasty.
Nasty, yeah. That's a bit of a pickle for me.
Kill that somehow, which apparently you can do.
Move this one first. So. It moves. What do you mean? Which board do I need to still play on?
Oh yeah, the top board is like there's a bishop that's checking you there, so you need to kill that bishop.
So I can't go to the past and just avoid it. So maybe
Well,
So
no,
you have
just
to
on-
kill it in the
so
past
so
on that
checks
timeline.
so checks work regardless of the
No.
present.
On that specific board, he's checking you. So you need to on that board, you need to kill the bishop. You can't fucking do a different move.
So checks work
Yes.
regardless of the present. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
What does the fucking exclamation mark tell you to do?
Well, it's not telling me anything to do. It's just telling me that it's checking this king.
Yeah. So if you go if you jump from this board, then the board moves and they fucking kill you.
Yes.
They mate you.
Yes.
So you need to So on that board, you need to address the issue. You can't jump away from that.
But
specific
what I've
board.
been saying is that I can't.
Why can't you?
Well, what can I do with?
Can you not take the bishop on like a different board?
Well, this is the only
With a
board.
piece from a
I
different
can only
board.
play on this board and this board. Yeah.
You can play on the one below, like in the middle line. There's one more white board. Can you do something there?
There are only
Can you
two.
jump with something?
There are only two boards I can play on.
Yeah, and on the bottom one, can't you jump with something? That would.
What can you see that I
Sorry,
could
really
jump
jump.
with?
I don't fucking know. You're the player.
Well, but you are clearly trying to.
I'm saying, can you? It's a question. I'm questioning. Like, you know.
Okay, you initiated this entire conversation by saying something. Where were you going with it? Because what I said is that
if you were mated, the game would tell you you're mated. You're not mated. There is a move to avoid mate somewhere in this fucking mess. I am attempting to maybe help you find it, or help me find it, or help somebody in this fucking chat find it. I don't know. Black Thunder, am I speaking bullshit or am I speaking right? You play this fucking game. You should know better.
There is a move he can make. It's just a matter of finding it.
there are
Yes, so I am
Five.
speaking correct.
10 pieces. There are 10 pieces that I can move. And one of them has to take the bishop because otherwise it's lost.
Well, then just click through all of them and see for which one the square
Wait,
bishop
how
lies on.
does blocking the bishop across different dimensions work?
Well, whenever you move over to block him, like it just makes a new timeline above or below, which is not in a line of sight of bishop, so it doesn't really work. No.
So I cannot block it against on parallel dimensions. I cannot block the
You
bishop.
have to take it. That's the issue. You have to take it in that timeline that it branches from.
Okay, I'll ask again. So can I? So I can't block the bishop across dimensions.
You can
No.
if you plan ahead a lot, but in this case, you have to take it.
Okay, I'll ask a third time. So can I block the bishop across dimensions?
In
Is it-
general,
Yes.
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 How?
Yes.
You
Okay.
have to block it parallel to it, or in
Well,
the past.
Imagine if there was like an empty file between you and the fucking. Could you jump empty file actually? If there was like, if one of those lines it wasn't there, like the middle ones, could you? I don't even know. I'm guessing that you could fucking prepare.
Well,
at
I
that
can
point to
also
jump the
guess.
fucking
I'm not
custom that blocks
not
there.
asking for a guess.
Black Thunder, you help him. I'm definitely just putting blame on you if you did it wrong.
The 3 ways to block a bishop in this game, or 4? Yeah, 4. You either block it traditionally, like on a
Yeah.
standard chessboard. through the past by putting a piece in line of it like you would block a rook, but in the past or to the side of it. Or you put a piece in the space it will occupy.
Ambiguity. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness, I'm running out of space on this. Let's imagine a board that's 2x2. So
Yes.
we have 2x2 of 2x2 boards, like this. Actually, 3x3 should be probably better, wouldn't it? And then 3x3 of 3x3. And then right here I have a bishop, for example. Then classical way of blocking, obvious. What about time blocking and parallel blocking?
Time blocking, and parallel blocking,
So for
you would have
example-
to block a rook through, like, on those timelines. So you would either be blocking a
So like, okay,
rook in the
so
past.
I want to move a bishop from wait, no, because that's only one. So I want to block a bishop. I want to block this bishop move. What would I need in order to block that bishop move?
You would need a piece in the center of that file, in the center of that timeline.
So I would need a piece like right. Oh fucking hell, there's not load space. I would need a piece like right here.
Yes.
Okay.
I had to let the stream catch up.
And back through time, I imagine is the same way.
Sorry, one more time.
And back through time, I imagine it's the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, what if... And so if... I imagine if a bishop were to go like this, then that means this kind of piece would block it.
Yes.
Okay, so in the matter of checks, right here. Wait, hold on. Wait a second.
Yep, all those spaces are open.
1, 2, 3, like this, which means that if I take that way,
You could block it. I think you can block it with the bishop just by moving it down one.
Where's it going? It's going right. I don't like the fact that when you need to click on the board in order to then access the pieces, because that's a bit problematic. Which means I will need to block this square, or this square, or this square, or this square. One of these squares. And
But if you do block it, it branches the timeline, and that's the issue. That's why you have to take it.
wait, what do you mean if you block it and branches the timeline?
So you
Well, you're
Wait.
seeing what's happening, right? You block it, right? That block happens on another timeline, and now that one on that timeline moves like it would.
so what you're saying is you can't block it. Black Thunder. That means you
Yes.
can't block it.
Yes.
That's yes, and why you can't block it.
Alright, that makes sense now. Thank you, Black Thunder. See, that was good. No wacky wacky words. Only,
Tetragonal.
yeah.
The
Whatever.
filtration.
I definitely cannot take it with anything on that board. It has to be something on that board, on this board. But something on this board would have to go 4 on one axis, 1 on the other axis, which I don't think any piece in the game can do.
The humble knight.
I don't think knight can go 4 on
Would
one
it?
axis and 1 on the other. And I don't just go 2 and 1, not 4 and 1.
Also, you have to take it in the past from where that timeline you're being checked in branches off from the other.
Wait, if I take in the past, it doesn't really get taken in the future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so for example, if I take the knight, no, it's not 1 to nothing. Rook 1 to nothing either. Bishop, diagonal 1, but the other deck. So if I Unicorn would work. I can't move to the past.
That's not the same timeline though.
No, it means I can't move to the past, right? Because normally I would, so I can't just take the queen and just the queen right here. Because checks go through the current. Like, we don't need to be in the present
Yes.
for a check to work.
Yes. Unfortunately, you have to play on that board. Which means something's got to happen on that board, which means there is a piece on the lower board. Where are the numbers for those? Where'd they go? Doesn't have? Okay. Anyway, the one that's sticking out a bit,
Yeah.
there's a piece on there that you can use to take the bishop on the top board.
Yeah, but once again, that piece would need to go 4 squares on one axis and 1 on the other, which is, as far as I'm aware, not a movement that the piece can do.
Can't the rook do it?
No, rook can only move on one axis at a time. Or can it move on multiple?
No, one axis.
Okay.
Wait. You play one on there, and then you take it with the rook. I think.
And because it's still a square back.
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I also realized it right after suggesting it.
As I mentioned, the problem is that in order to take that bishop, apart even from just moving on the board, it has to move 4 on one axis and 1 on the other, which is impossible for any piece in the game. That's why the lower board is already out, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's only with this one, in which case the pawns are useless, knight is useless, bishop is useless, queen is useless, king is useless. And about taking in the past, that won't matter, because if you take it in the past, it will still exist in the present.
I mean, you could always do it in check.
What do you mean?
Pun not intended. Well, because you still have the lower board. That is an option available to you.
What do you mean?
Well, if the lower board can take on the timeline that branches from it.
What?
The one that's sticking out. If there's a piece on that one. So you see where the top board is branching from another timeline?
Yeah.
If you take from that one, the bishop from that one, it should at least stave it off for a little bit.
And I still can't.
Maybe? Still can't? It's odd because...
This doesn't really do anything. Check is still a problem. There are 5 pieces, and it's also an impossible play for the lower board. And saving it off is impossible because, once again, it doesn't matter where the present is, the check will always be active.
Yeah. I mean, there is always the option of guessing and checking.
Or so if you take the overboard and just the overboard, the bottom one, and just jump and like fuck all in the past, wouldn't that work?
Yeah, but once again, the check exists regardless of the present.
But wouldn't that drag the present back? And check wouldn't be in the present, so it would be fine.
Repeat what I just said. What did I just say, Katsi?
Well, I don't. You say that check doesn't care for the present.
Yes. If you move the present back,
Is
the
it
check still will not care about the present.
Do we
If
test
they
that out?
have to move on that present.
Do they
Because
have
you
to?
have to move on every board that's on the
Yeah, but
present,
if you
unless
just
the present moves.
if you move to fuck all in the time, then the present goes back in time, and then the board is yours with check, and you can just not move, choose not to move on it, and as long as you don't move, it's fine. No. So just grab a
But you'd
piece
have
on
to
the
do it on
bottom
the other
board.
board, or it gives the turn to them.
Yeah. Time travel from the overboard, not the top one, the bottom one. Time travel from the bottom one. Time travel from the bottom one, the bottom board,
Well,
not the anywhere.
Before the present.
Anywhere in the past, like way in the past, as far as you can go in the past.
and why
Preferably
does
in a
the
way
check
that
why does
gives you-
the check not work right now?
Because they cannot
present
move,
move-
it's not their turn.
And why did the check work why didn't it work on the other board?
Because that was you moved from the board that the check had, so you progressed that board. So you progressed into fucking getting taken.
So
to
the
mate.
present only matters. So the check doesn't matter from
They
the
can
present.
only act on the check if it's their turn. Since it's not their turn on that, it's got the white border, they can't move.
So many
once the
rules
present
in
marches
this
up
game.
to that.
It's killing me. This is not 5D chess. This is bureaucracy hell.
Bureaucracy chess.
This is bureaucracy chess. I mean, the only two rules are you have to move on every board in the present. The present can... 3 rules, sorry. The present can move, forward or backward, usually forward. You have to move on every board in which it is your turn and the present. You cannot move on a board where it's not your turn.
So now the only thing to do is the same thing. Take the bottom board and jump back in time from the bottom board.
And you can't do that too much, or you branch the timeline too far, and
Well,
it defaults to
he
the
has
other
to
guy.
do it now because the same situation
Yes.
happened like turn before.
But you are ironically on a time limit because
You see?
Wait, so the present only tells you which boards you need to play on. That's it.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
And nothing actually activates until so okay, so you don't actually checkmate or check, you take the king.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A move your opponent can make that takes the king is a checkmate in this. There's no other things. If it's not in the present, they can do it, then that's also a checkmate.
You cannot move the present forward. You can only move it back.
If you manage to go from a lagging timeline to a further advanced timeline, then yeah, you can bring the present forward, but that
Oh.
hardly ever happens.
Wait, what do you mean lagging timeline?
So if you had a timeline that branched way at the beginning of the game and the wall of, active boards is way closer to the right side of the screen when you zoom out, and you bring a piece from all the way back there where it was your turn but you never acted on it, all the way up there,
Oh.
if the timeline was somewhere in the middle, then it will drag it forward. But that never happens.
So what you're saying, if you go back the timeline, but then you go back again to the
If
present.
you pull a
back
Marty
and forward,
McFly
then, yeah.
and go 88 miles an hour, you can in fact go back to the future.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now it's end.
Yeah.
Finish game. So now we can't do the thing anymore, and yeah. Now that check actually goes through.
So many rules
It's a
in this
mate.
game, it's killing me. It is utterly killing me. And the division of rounds into separate rounds for white and black, it's not making this any easier.
Well, I
Isn't there
mean,
some visual
one
also going
round
to do
is a
that?
turn for white and a turn for black.
Yeah, but like right here, this is half round.
Yeah.
And so, for example, check doesn't matter until the full round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's just adding to it.
Mm.
I like how everyone has played this game has the same exact mental progression.
I like how
Wow, this is pretty interesting.
I like how everyone
This is
who
unplayable. It's killing me.
I like how everyone who has played this game doesn't know how to play the game.
I keep winning and I don't know how.
If there is no, because genuinely, it took us 30 minutes to figure out why it was a check and not a mate. And you, Black Thunder, have how many? 80 hours in the game? Did you just tell?
To be fair, I'm not a good teacher.
It's not that you're not a good teacher. We didn't know. Like, we were going for taking the bishop or blocking the bishop, not moving the
Well,
present.
that would be a way of solving the
can't
problem. You still couldn't take the bishop, so you still lost to that, but you did have moves that let you keep playing. It was inevitable.
Yeah,
that
and
was the issue.
and you have 80 hours in the game and you didn't know what kind of move it even was. That's my point. No one knows how to play this game.
Can you go
Yeah,
back
80
to
hours
some
since a
puzzles?
year ago.
I miss puzzles.
It is a puzzle. It just never has the same setup twice.
It always has the same setup. What do you mean?
Well, have you
I would-
played the same game twice that wasn't a setup puzzle?
No, what I mean, this kind of seems like it always starts the same way. I do believe that's how chess works.
No, the initial setup,
Yeah.
yeah, where you put all the pieces the first time, yes, but it's not like they're like, here's your goal, mate in 3, good luck. The computer will play perfectly, etc. That's
This is exhausting. 'Cause I genuinely thought that the premise of the game, you weren't there, Black Thunder, when I got it, but I thought that the premise of the game was that there were just 5 dimensions. I thought that was the premise. But, and as such,
like 5 spatial dimensions?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yes, not the promise.
And like, that's the most, in 5D chess, the most difficult, dimensions are the easiest part. It's the rules that come with them that screw everything up. I would say that you could have 2D chess that would be just as difficult if you did to it what happened here. Like, you could remove a dimension from normal chess and just have 1D spatial dimension, 1D temporal, 1D parallel, and it would be just
How
as
would you even
difficult.
set up that board?
How
Like pawn, rook,
1D?
king?
Yeah. Or pawn knight. I imagine pawn knight king would be more interesting.
1D chess would suck dick so much.
But pawns can't even take.
Yeah,
No,
but
they
with knights
can.
you could go. Oh, another thing. Yeah, you cannot
can
create
take.
parallel. You can only create parallel by
Because-
going back in time. You cannot actually move to parallel boards.
Yeah, I mean, pawns take diagonal, so 1-1. They could like go one forward and one in time, or go one for one parallel. You could take.
Oh, you're talking about like a
1D.
5D thing, except the board is one-dimensional?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all 1D pawns could take. 1D, 3D.
Exhausting.
I'm pretty sure zero-dimensional chess exists.
That's not how.
Well, I mean, you just flip a coin.
That's one. That's not even zero
That's
dimensions.
not what chess is.
No, zero-dimensional chess would be 2 players sitting at the table and just sitting in silence. That would be zero-dimensional chess.
What? That's my.
Oh, like Death Note.
Which joke did he like laugh at? That's a big question.
Definitely. I would like to play zero-D chess with people. That would be great. You just. I do have to say, I also have a love and hate relationship with The simplest card game. That's my beloved. That's why I always like to call it. Made a video on it a really long time ago.
What is it?
Well, it's kind of shitty playing on the internet, I suppose. There are many names for it. Like it's Carrot in the Box. It's the Sherlock game. To me it's the simplest card game. There are 2 cards, right?
Yeah.
And basically we could play it in the Blender even. Hold on. Because that's how I can set it up in Blender real quick.
And then I'll
Yeah,
eat a
correct.
potato chip.
And the lie.
I want to make sure that it's... Wait, the fight which just bothers me. On a dimension, I feel like the goal of... I feel like it undermines all the actions I've taken in order to make dimensions understandable for people.
Maybe you should just do the dimensions video as a SolidWorks tutorial.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Can't remember. No.
Oh, I mean, like, talk about how to dimension parts, not what a dimension is.
Okay, so basically, Carrot in the Box, whatever you want to call it. The basic premise is simple. On screen, you can see 2 cubes, right? Imagine there are 2 cubes on screen. Imagine
Wow.
here is you, Katsi,
Oh.
and here is me. And I'm just gonna... Right. The bottom one is me, the top one is you. Okay? Now, in one of these boxes, there is a monkey head. In one of them.
What?
There's a monkey head.
Monkey.
Yeah, a monkey head in one of them. Yeah. And the winner is whoever gets the monkey head. Now, I know where the monkey head is, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that the monkey head is in this box. And you can swap or don't, whichever one you want. And that's the entire game. One
This
person...
is just Death Note.
I haven't seen Death Note, no idea. Carrot in a
Me
Box.
neither.
If you're British, it's Carrot in a Box. But basically,
It's just a mind game.
yeah, it's basically the simplest game you can have, because there are only 2 options, and you have just one action you can take. And one person, knows where the prize is, and they say something, and the other person has actually the power to swap, and I have to figure out if the other person is telling the truth or not. That's the entire game. I like more complicated versions of this.
Like the Monty Hall problem.
Now, which one is the Monty Hall problem?
There's 3 doors. Behind 2 of them are garbage, and then one of them is a cash prize. Host opens a door that's obviously garbage. Do you keep the door you picked, or do you swap?
No, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also made a video on that as well a while back ago.
Did you?
It is pretty popular, yes.
Yeah, because the reason why I remember it was meant to be, because it's a paradox of like you theoretically are supposed to swap, but and this, hold on, let me think. I remember I had a solution to it and I made it into a video. I just need to remember what it was.
So
the video was about information. That's why I done it.
If you need at least 3 doors, right? So
yeah. The reason why you should swap is because of how information works, which basically means that you have actually gained new information by the host opening the door. Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
And if there's
That's
n doors, as long as n's greater than 3 and an integer.
That's because if you picked the prize door, then like it's if you picked the prize door, the host would be equally likely to open both of the doors. If you haven't, however, then the host can open only one of the doors. Host's ability to open the door tells you new information.
The host has to open a garbage door. You
Yeah.
can abstract this to the host opens every garbage door if you play with like 5 doors, 1 prize, 4 garbage, right? The
Yeah.
host opens 3 doors that don't have anything.
Yeah, the whole
You
point
should
was
swap
that-
because that's a 4 out of 5 shot of getting it.
The whole
now.
point was that the difference between hosts having to open a door and the host having to open a garbage door is what actually gives you information.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Black Thunder, no, that's not the same thing.
Is it related at least?
It depends how big of a line you draw, because the thing is, in a game, the two players have an adversary relationship, right? There's only one winner. In the host example, the host isn't really trying to beat the player, is he? Because if he was, then he wouldn't. The action of the host opening the door doesn't actually do anything. It's not a move against the player because it always results
It's
in
the
same
same
thing.
game except the host opens 0 doors.
No, what I mean is that you have. It's not really a game because in the simplest card game, the carrot in the box, right? You have 2 players and they play against each other. In the host example, you only have 1 player because the host isn't really a player.
Yeah.
They don't have an action they can take.
True.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
And so, as such, I really like the. Well, I mean, I do believe it's one of the most popular kind of a game, the carrot in the box game, except the more complicated versions. Because if you think about it, like, I don't know, stuff like Among Us or this sort of thing, that's all.
Or health insurance. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
No, but stuff like Among Us and such, that's just a more complicated iteration of that kind of game. Game of bluff and such. You're trying to. You're trying to. You want people to think you're lying when you're telling the truth, and you want people to think you're telling the truth when you're lying.
I too have read Sun Tzu's Art of War.
I haven't. Couldn't be bothered with it.
I mean,
Reading.
that's appear weak when you're strong, etc. You know,
Too long didn't read.
it is mostly all the same 3 points where it's like, have you tried setting people on fire? They don't like that. And
Have you
why?
tried just having a stronger army?
It really is just have more men, set people on fire, lie.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 points, and it keeps coming back to them.
And I don't really tweet that guy because it is kind of a smug thing to say, but like 95% of wars in history have been just won because the army was bigger. Like, yeah, you do have people like Napoleon, right, who were incredible and they actually popped off. But I feel like there's a genuine bias where people just focus on the interesting wars, and that leads to them forgetting that.
People forget they're interesting for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of the interesting military readers were interesting specifically because they actually were brilliant. And in almost all other cases, just the bigger army wins.
There are trace amounts of wars where that wasn't the case, but also you can count them on one hand.
So, for example, in American War, the war of
Independence War.
no, the America versus America.
Civil War.
Civil War.
I know, but I thought it was funny. It's called the America, the war.
Look, we're so good at fighting, we beat ourselves at it, so...
Yeah. So basically, over there, I mean, thank fucking goodness it happened. But I would say that the North won because they had a bigger army.
And logistics.
Yeah, it's
They
part of
also
it.
had most of the railroads.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you look at it, the generals on the northern side were on the very beginning, especially quite shit.
Yes,
My fucking
but
goodness,
they also
that was
had
like
logistics.
that was like one of the most important wars of modern times, and just was way too close for comfort, wasn't it?
Yep.
Like,
In some states, we're still fighting it.
it's really
Technically.
uncomfortable when you look back at wars and you realize how close most of them were as well.
Oh shit, that was only 2 generations ago.
The whole, like, for atomic, the whole Manhattan Project, and
My grandfather, Yeah,
So
my
World War
grandfather
close,
fought in
okay.
World War II, so
If I had a nickel for every single time countries almost nuked each other because of a fucking seagull flying by or something,
Oh, yeah,
you could
Cold
afford a
War is
bunker
fucking-
to
yeah,
dodge that
I
problem.
could afford a seagull. They're free. The government doesn't
Okay,
want you
yeah,
to know
that's
that.
Yeah, free, you can take them.
Yeah, the government doesn't want you to know that, but you can just take birds.
Yeah. Can take my bird.
Thank you, Artistic Panzer. That is what I said, minus the gunpowder part.
Autistic Panzer.
The Confederate lost because they were bad! You joke, but that is, like, how it's described in school systems.
Honestly, you know what? No. Well, I know you won't take offense to it, but like, no offense. That is, considering what the state America's in, I'll take that description.
They also say, remember the Alamo, which was fought because Mexico's like, yeah, sure, Americans, you can live in Texas, because it was still part of Mexico at that point. They're like, we got 2 rules for you. Don't own people, be Catholic. And Texans didn't want anything to do with either of them. So then that was the Alamo.
I came here to own people and not be Catholic. And I'm all
Protestants
out
only in
of.
this household.
And I'm all out of people.
Actually, no, they started importing them. It wasn't great.
Yeah. I came here to kick gum and chew ass. And I'm all out of gum.
Was it the 41st?
Man, history is fun.
Better to have a bad boss and good job than good bad with a job boss.
Yeah. Oh, there was an interesting thing about the Union. So, with escaped slaves, they had an army division. It was called the 41st Division. Anyway, it was exclusively escaped convicts. It was their most successful one. Or
Yeah,
not
I
convicts,
imagine.
slaves.
I imagine.
It also had the highest casualty rate, but also...
I shouldn't laugh at that, but like, fuck it. No. No, man, history is fun, you know. Slavery, death, wars, crimes, hate crimes, war crimes. This is fun.
What's changed?
I live in Europe, mate.
And? You need a license for everything.
Asking what changed to someone who lives in Europe, like, consider pardon even the past history, consider like the last 200 years of Europe. I would say out of all the I don't want to say Europe is the best, because relative, whatever, we have our problems.
I mean, it's
but
fine. It is better than the US.
I would say that when it comes to
some ways.
change, I would say that when it comes to change, Europe has achieved the best change in the last 200 years out of any place on
agreed.
Earth.
Yes.
we went from fucking birthplace of fascism to to France. Well, to be fair, France wasn't the birthplace of fascism, but Europe went from the birthplace of fascism
No, that was Italy.
to being considered. I'm gonna have a fucking American teach me about European history.
Look, man, it's just fighting. That's all I know.
We went from fascism to being considered just lefty liberals by America in a matter of 100 years.
Hey, maybe we'll get there too someday.
Slam.
We're trying to, what's the word? Blitzkrieg it.
Is it time to talk about American politics? I'd rather not. I'm personally not a fan. You know what I think? I think that slavery was bad.
What was that noise?
That was me clapping into the microphone because he deserves applause for saying such a profound and contrarian viewpoint.
Bit of a hot take, but Nazis weren't nice people.
Yeah, hear me out. Slavery bad unless it's people I don't like.
Yeah, how derivative. Heard that one before. Maybe we should be nice to people, and then they killed him.
I like how we've managed to spend 10 minutes talking about politics without talking about politics. It's incredible.
It's called history,
No,
which is the
because,
perfect way of talking about politics because it's not current until it is.
Yeah.
the thing that's
History
mostly
never repeats
upsetting.
itself, famously.
I don't like it when people fetishize military technology. Because, like, the most ancient, the coolest
Do
part...
not come to America.
The coolest part of... no, I wasn't planning. The coolest part of military technology is the technology part, not the military. Oh, you like rockets? Compare, like, a typical military rocket to a fucking NASA rocket. And tell me which one's better.
Have you heard of the SR-71 Blackbird?
Yeah, I know this bloke. Oh, we went to so many parties.
So this plane is so
Hold on.
stupidly fast that it cannot turn around in the state of Ohio.
Oh, this one.
Yes. Its missile avoidance system is go faster. It can beat a sunrise.
That's from the propaganda movie. Top Gun.
It is also true.
Top Gun couldn't be me.
Well, not Top Gun, but the fact that it can beat a sunrise.
Okay, have you heard of Air 2 Genie?
Is that AR or AIR?
Air, like, you know, air, fire,
Oh,
water. Air 2 Genie. This is the the Douglas Air 2 Genie, previously designation MV1, was an unguided air-to-air rocket with a 1.5 kiloton W25 nuclear warhead. Air-to-air unguided nuclear warhead.
oh yeah, those are fun.
You know what? You just need to... Unguided air-to-air nuclear warhead is...
Unguided?
Yes, you know, when you're in a plane...
Air-to-air?
Yeah, when you're in a...
Unguided? What do you...
What it means is that...
Explosions in the air. What did you expect?
Yeah, what
are
it
you
means
afraid
that, you
of?
know...
What civilians are 7,000 feet in the air.
You know, when you're having a dogfight in the air and you want to shoot the other guy down, why not do it with a fucking nuclear warhead?
What if you...
You
what if
laugh,
that
but it is
falls
very
to the
effective at getting
ground?
them to not shoot at you first.
Don't try to like nuclear deterrent in the sky me.
That is absurd.
Well, where's your nuke? So, you know.
A small scale nuclear deterrent is a banger concept.
Yeah, we have depleted uranium ammo.
3,000 were made, by the way.
Yes.
That, like, they produced 3,000 of these rockets without giving
And
it
some of them
pause
are
and faint.
lost.
Obviously,
We
some...
don't know where they are.
But like, what was the reasoning?
It was the Cold War. We were trying to make cats into bombs.
But mate, this isn't trying. 3,000 were made. Don't call it trying.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, there were a lot of off-the-wall ideas. Some of them actually succeeded, kind of. Some of them
Yes,
were
but there is a
produced and
difference
didn't
between
succeed, but-
of the whole idea and implementing the idea.
Yes, we also tried implementing the
I
cat
feel like we're
reconnaissance
all
bomb.
skipping over the unguided air-to-air warhead. This is a nuclear warhead you would use if you're a plane pilot to shoot down another plane. It's unguided and it's nuclear.
About 75 of them are undocumented right now. We don't know where they are. There are just nukes laying around where nobody knows where they are.
No, man, nuclear warheads are such a great thing. Glad we spent...
We have enough nukes to lose them and not worry about it.
Okay, a bit of a flex.
We should play Factorio again.
No.
Unfortunately, I'm employed, and that reminds me I have to go now, so...
Mm.
I wish you success with your dimensions video. Also, talk about Lorentz contraction. That would be pretty cool, I think.
I thought you were gonna say dementia video.
Lorentz construction, the general relativity thing.
Yeah. Because, like, the idea that you have to be moving in a dimension at all times is kind of strange.
Well, have to move at the speed of light, right?
Yeah, but, like,
It's not
Lorentz
that
contraction is
strange.
either you're moving through space at the speed of light or time at the speed
It's
of light.
not that strange when you consider that a dimension for which it works is time. Because then it actually explains general relativity perfectly.
No, I'm saying it explains it. I'm talking about on a philosophical level, the idea that you have to be moving through a dimension at all times, as strange as times would be in this case,
You lost me by you saying, listen, I was right there with you, and I was so supportive until you said on the philosophical level. Because on the philosophical level, an apple is a banana, so...
This is a man.
If your banana is an apple, please talk to a doctor.
Like, you have to always be moving, is just how we model things. Just how we model particles to be spinning. To have, you know, angular momentum. The same way we model that you always need to be moving. The same way that we model energy. So, once again, there is no such thing as an energon or anything, right? Energy is just like more of a consequence of how things happen. The same way we model energy, we model movement. So that way you're just always moving.
I think maybe you should do a video on general relativity. That won't be a headache at all.
I should. I've been planning it for a long time, just never got around to it for some reason.
There are many videos planned right now.
There are many videos planned
I
right now.
eagerly await the 4-dimensional simulation of Lorentz contraction in both 3 dimensions and time.
I'm pretty sure Minute Physics. I think Minute Physics already did that actually. And
well, I haven't seen that video, and I'd like to see it from you as well. So.
But the problem is that they've done such an amazing explanation. I don't think I could match it.
Then don't. Do better.
No, I mean, no, I do mean it genuine right now. Like, they've done such an incredible... I think this might be one of the best... Minute Physics, Lorentz transformation. This might be one of the best videos. It's this one. I think this might be, not even best videos, it might be the best explanation I've ever seen. Because they've done basically like a physical model, like this.
Yeah.
Represent
I'm
time
saying
and space.
do that model, but with all 3 dimensions and time, like in Blender. Because I can see it on one dimension, but that's not doing it for me. I'm too stupid.
I don't know if it would be clearer. I feel like the opposite could happen. It could just be more confusing.
You could explain it with the things that do the Lorentz contraction in like a plane, right?
I can
and then you could expand it, be like, here's how it looks in 3 dimensions when you actually experience this. Should you be unfortunate enough to spontaneously accelerate to the speed of light?
We've all been there, let's be honest.
Yeah. Went from A to B instantly. Might have been the edibles, but... I was either very high or very fast for a couple of non-existent seconds to hours.
No. Simple. Or is it? It's clear interchangeable.
Anyway, I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Meow.
However, so this cube extends forever. No, extends in time. That's why in physics we differentiate between spatial and temporal dimensions. Dimensions with the special physics rules onto them, which means that this exists only this and its rules. Make like a 7-dimensional chessboard, I suppose. That would be, I feel like, a good way to end the video. It shouldn't be that difficult, especially since it works with the discrete numbers. I'm just thinking if I would need Python for it. I might need Python. I could do it with G. Can I do it in an easy way with geometry nodes? Well, maybe. I would need to assign like each piece its own 7-dimensional code. Actually, it's doable. Now I think about it, with index switches, yeah. Should be relatively easy doable. Anyway, that was a stream, certainly. I'm getting a headache from the 5D chess and from the video I'm gonna make on it. This video genuinely might be up in 2 days if I keep going like I'm going. It's gonna be a bit of a short one, like 6 to 10 minutes, but it will be something. I don't want to put too much bloat in it. There's not much of a point. I'm going this time to rest because it's been a bit of an exhausting morning for me.
You resting? No way.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go and buy myself some food. I'm running out. The 4 days of living on night mode hasn't been too kind to me because, well, the shops are closed at night. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.